Episode 1, Seed of Conflict.
It is said that this epic, the longest poem ever conceived, was dictated by the sage Vyasa himself. And who was his scribe? None other than the remover of obstacles, the son of Shiva, Lord Ganesha. Our tale unfolds in Hastinapura, the glorious capital of the Kuru kingdom. This was the seat of the lunar dynasty, a lineage blessed by gods, yet plagued by the frailties of men. At the heart of this saga is a vow, a sacrifice so immense it bound not just one man, but generations. Devavrata, the valiant son of King Shantanu and goddess Ganga, made an unthinkable promise. Bhishma Oath 1. Devavrata, swear this solemn vow. I shall forever remain celibate, and I shall never ascend a throne. I give up my right to kingship, and thus, my children will never lay claim to it. This unprecedented vow, a Bhishma Pratigya or terrible oath, earned him the name Bhishma. It secured his father's marriage, but in doing so, he removed himself from the succession, forever changing the destiny of the Kuru dynasty. In royal court, Hastinapura, we see Vichitravirya and Chitrangada, two young, handsome princes, sons of Shantanu and Satyavati. Bhishma is guiding them. Both are soon to meet tragic ends. Chitrangada dies young in battle. Vichitravirya, after marrying Ambika and Ambalika, brought by Bhishma from the Kashi Svayamvara, also dies young without issue. Destiny, however, had its own intricate plans. Satyavati's sons, Chitrangada and Vichitravirya, both met untimely ends, leaving the Kuru lineage without an heir. It was then that Satyavati, in desperation, turned to her eldest son, Vyasa himself.
Through the ancient practice of Niyoga, Vyasa was entreated to father children with his deceased brother's wives to continue the Kuru line. From Ambika, who closed her eyes in fright, was born Dhritarashtra, blind from birth. From Ambalika, who paled at Vyasa's presence, was born Pandu, pale and weak. And when a maidservant was sent in place of the reluctant queen, she bore Vidura, wise and brave. These three sons, Dhritarashtra, Pandu, and Vidura, would become the fathers and guides of the next generation. But their very births carried the seeds of future conflict. Dhritarashtra, though eldest, could not rule due to his blindness. Thus, Pandu became king. In royal palace, Hastinapura, Pandu, looking noble but a bit melancholic, sits on the throne. Dhritarashtra, his eyes closed, stands nearby with a subtle look of resentment. Vidura stands to the side, observing. Pandu ruled justly, but a curse, born of an unfortunate hunting accident, forced him to renounce his kingdom and retreat to the forest with his two wives, Kunti and Madri. He was forbidden from physical intimacy. And so, the blind Dhritarashtra ascended the throne, becoming the interim king.
But in the forests, Pandu's wives, Kunti and Madri, used a boon granted to Kunti by sage Durvasa. Kunti could invoke any god to bear children. Kunti, before her marriage to Pandu, had invoked the sun god, Surya, and bore a son, Karna. Fearing social stigma as an unwed mother, she cast him adrift on a river, a secret that would unravel tragically later. Later, for Pandu, she invoked Dharma, Yudhisthira, Vayu, Bhima, and Indra, Arjuna. Madri, using Kunti's boon, invoked the Ashwini Kumaras, giving birth to Nakula and Sahadeva. These 5 valiant sons were the Pandavas. Meanwhile, back in Hastinapura, Dhritarashtra and his queen, Gandhari, were blessed with 100 sons, the Kauravas, led by the ambitious and envious Duryodhana. The stage was set, 2 sets of cousins, the Pandavas and the Kauravas, born of the same lineage, but with destinies intertwining towards a cataclysmic war. The seeds of conflict had been sown, nurtured by vows, curses, and the deep-seated human emotions of love, duty, ambition, and envy. Like and subscribe for the upcoming episodes.